Hello, everybody. So good to be here to kick this off and to share a lot of information about the weeks leading up to the Wyld Notes launch. So I have a lot of information to cover. 2 pages of notes here, and we will get started right away. So as you're joining in, please let me know where you're tuning in from, and please engage in the conversation, ask questions. I have a lot of information about our journey thus far, as well as a lot of information about what to expect over the next few weeks to cover. So I'll go through all of those, and I have a couple of team members who are watching the comments, and we will get to some of the frequently asked questions at the end. So just give me a thumbs up and let me know if you can hear me okay. And we will get started. Perfect. Thank you. So I know there are some people in the Young Living community that I know and have had the opportunity to work with, but for many of you, I know I'm new to you. So I will start with a little bit of an introduction of who I am. And if you have met me, I would love to know where we met for the first time as well. So I'm originally from Sri Lanka. I came to the United States a little over 20 years ago to go to college. So it was me, my now husband. We just moved here fresh out of high school. When we came here with 2 suitcases and just a few $100s. And we wanted to just chase the American dream, so to speak. So here we are 20 years later, still here we've absolutely come to adore Utah and live here. Me and my husband have a daughter who's 11, and we have 11-and-a-half-year-old lab who's considered the baby boy in the family. Outside of work, I love to travel the world, and we love as a family going and seeing around the world and experiencing different cultures. I love cooking, and so if you guys have good recipes, send them my way, and that's one of my I like to call it my therapy. I absolutely love cooking when I have the opportunity to do that. And other than that, I think I enjoy a lot being outside and really working out into the health and wellness. I am excited to actually follow Jacob's New Living Young challenge as well when it gets started. So how I came across a direct selling industry was a little over 15 years ago. We were at a really low point in our lives. We've just barely graduated from college in trying to find a job to continue our journey here in the US. And it was during last recession. So it was a really hard and challenging time to find a job. And we were living off of a car because we couldn't afford a place to live. We had 2 credit cards that was each had $500. That was all we had. And to top it all off, we were given 60 days to either find a job or leave the country. And that's what you usually get when you are an international student who graduate from a university here. So we were almost towards the end of that grace period on our visa when we were introduced to a gentleman who was a total stranger. We got introduced to him. We shared our story. In about 15-20 minutes into it, he stopped us and said, I have this gut feeling that you both are going to do something good in this country. So I am going to help you find a job. I'm going to help at least one of you find a job so it's going to just give you a start in an opportunity. It's going to open the door for you, and you will have to figure out what to do next after that. And he happened to work for a direct selling company or a network marketing company here in the Valley. And he came through. And he's the reason that we got to build our life here in the United States. And the more I got involved in the direct sales space, network marketing space, I realized that's the heart and soul of this business. we believe in ordinary people achieving extraordinary things. We believe in giving a second chance to people. We believe in extending an invitation and opening a door for people. It's not a easy, get rich quick a type of an opportunity, but it's an opportunity for anybody to work hard and create what they want. And it really resonated with me as I learned more about the industry, and absolutely fell in love and grew a passion for this space. And since then, obviously, I have built my career in the direct sales space, and throughout that journey, I got to cross paths with Young Living 11 years ago. In most of my time working in the direct sales network marketing space was launching and managing international markets, and I've gotten the opportunity to work with different countries, different markets in 5 different continents. So it's been an amazing experience, and it's been really fun to be back here at Young Living and work with so many familiar people that I have known and come to love and adore over the years. So that being said, what you're gonna find working with me is I know there's a lot of new information, a lot of information that might even feel a little scary and unfamiliar with Wyld Notes. So I want you to know that I'm an open book. So you are more than welcome to reach out and ask any question that you have, voice any concern that you have. I am here, and our team is here to answer those and course correct where needed. But what I ask of you is, don't jump into conclusions. Don't assume the worst. If there is a problem, if there's something that we are trying to navigate, just reach out and share your feedback with us, because we want to get this right. And we all collectively want to create an opportunity that we all can win. So that's my ask to you. Innovation is not a straightforward path, right? We are doing something that nobody in our space has been able to do, at least not successfully. A lot of companies have tried different affiliate programs, but they have, to my knowledge, almost all of them have failed. So we are pioneering and we are innovating. We are doing something completely new that hasn't been done before. So it is an opportunity for us to really learn and figure this thing out. So as we go through this process, if something doesn't feel right, and you have feedback, I am always open to that. And I invite you to have that conversation with me. And another thing that you will find working with me is that I like sharing why, because there are certain decisions that get made behind the scenes, and you might be wondering, and you might not have the full scope of why we have done something or made a decision a certain way. And I'm a big believer in sharing the why, because this is a partnership. None of us can win on our own. So I truly admire and appreciate what you do out there in the field, and it's a big job, and it's not the easiest job either. So I recognize that. So I would like to be an open book and share the why. Even if you don't like the answer, my thought process always is, I will let you know why we have made a certain decision or go down a certain path, so at least you understand the logic behind it. Last but not least, I'm not afraid to have tough conversations. So don't feel like you're gonna offend me. Trust me, during this process, we've had a lot of tough conversations, and that has only made us better. So feel free to reach out and take that invitation. Now jumping on to how we got this far. I mean, Mary shared a little bit about how it all got started during the New Year kickoff call. We truly have an opportunity to make a difference, not just for Young Living, but also for our entire industry. We're at a point that we do need to figure out how to duplicate, how to bring in younger generation into this amazing industry that we have all worked so hard to build. And there are certain things that's not appealing to them. So we are just trying to find a middle ground where we can create space for them. And there are a lot of reasons why a lot of other companies haven't been able to accomplish what we are trying to do. And I think there are three things that stands out, and what makes Young Living so unique in this is number one, the ownership. There are a lot of companies who are trying to figure out how to pivot, how to navigate all these changes that's happening in our space, but they can't do that because they don't have owners who absolutely understand and love our space. You have Mary Young, who come from where you are, who comes from the field and absolutely adore and committed to this industry, and it's one owner at this company, and that allows her the ability to make the right decision and lead us the way that we need to go. Where a lot of other companies who has private equity or investors who don't understand direct selling, they cannot make those decisions to innovate and try new things. And so you are at such a unique company where we have that freedom, and we absolutely can do that. And number two is the investment. A lot of this innovation and trying new things takes investment, a lot of money and resources, and Young Living is at a place to invest in that innovation. And then the third thing is there are a lot of smaller companies who have pivoted and figured these things out, but larger companies haven't done that. But those smaller companies don't have the database to really be successful in test something and create the outcome that we want, because Young Living is at a Young Living has that unique opportunity with a 30-year-old massive database of people that you all have contributed to bringing into this community. So if we execute this right, and when we execute this right, we will be able to make a massive shift. So that being said, from the time that we had the conversation to coming on to here, we wanted to accomplish 4 things. Number one is creating a top of the funnel strategy for all of you to bring in new people, new blood into your business. And one of the things that I have heard since a Saturday that's really amazing to hear is so many of you have reached out and said, my older children are excited to be part of the Wyld Notes business and partner with me on this business, and they have never wanted to do Young Living for whatever the reason. Maybe it is not wanting to be part of an MLM, maybe it is the brand that they didn't resonate with, whatever the reason might be. A lot of you have older children who has never wanted to do Young Living, but I have heard so many of you reaching out and saying they want to be part of Wyld Notes and they want to promote this. They want to become an affiliate. That's exactly why we are doing this. We want to bring new people into our community, start with Wyld Notes, but later on introduce them to Young Living and our amazing products. Number 2, reactivate the massive database of inactive people that you all have brought into Young Living, and give you an opportunity to go back and re-engage these people. And another thing that's been amazing to see is when we created this group, we wanted it to be exclusive to our active brand partners, but we have gotten hundreds and hundreds of requests from loyal customers and former brand partners and people who have never been part of Young Living but have come across our group because all of you are sharing and saying, I want to learn more. Can I have access to the Wyld Notes Facebook group? Even though that we we are going to keep this exclusive to our brand partners. We have created a separate page on our website as a landing page for those people to go and learn more about our affiliate program. And those are exactly the behavior and excitement that we wanted to drive with this. And we're already seeing it moving in the right direction. The third thing is we wanted this to be a testing environment for our technology and digital marketing strategies. If you don't know what Shopify is the largest e-commerce platform that's out there. If you usually shop online, chances are that you are shopping on a Shopify platform, Shopify powered website, and that's where you have the seamless customer experience. You're going to get text messages, emails when you leave a cart behind or when you don't check out. All of those fun, exciting features that we want to test out, we are going to have the opportunity to do that with Wyld Notes. And hopefully we will learn through that experience and we will be able to implement some of those things in Young Living to set Young Living up for the next decade or two to come. The last but not least, tapping into a brand new product category, multi-billion-dollar industry. Fragrance is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and we get to not only tap into that, but truly create a new standard for fragrances. Fragrances is one of those product categories in the beauty space that really hasn't evolved when it comes to clean, natural, toxin-free formulas. So we have an opportunity to carve out that space, create a new standard, and really give customers who are spending millions of customers who are spending billions of dollars an option that is clean, safe, and toxin-free. And that's a really exciting opportunity for all of you to tap into a new demographic, new customer base. I just read an article last night. I actually texted Mary as well. It seems like fragrance industry had 15% growth just last year alone, and it's expected to be one of the top categories for growth in the beauty space. So what an exciting time for us to go and share a clean, 100% natural alternative to synthetic perfumes that are out there. When we started this process and formulation, we knew we wanted to incorporate our oils, especially the oils coming from our own farms, into these products. So back in August, when I started this process, we debated between, do we formulate these in-house or do we go somewhere else to formulate? And some of you have asked that question, how is this different from us blending several oils and adding our own vodka or alcohol into it? So this is, I think, where the product differentiator comes from. We've looked at formulating this in-house, and then we also, I have been in the clean beauty space for a long time, health and wellness space for a long time, but fragrance is not something I have done in the past either. So this was a new experience for me, new product category for me. So I told Mary that I'm going to do my own research and come to her with the best option to go about formulating. I interviewed about 7 fragrance houses from around the world, and all of those 7 fragrance houses were at the top 10 category, and these are the top of the top best in the industry. When I interviewed them, one of the constant themes that I heard was you need to have synthetics in order to get the performance that you're looking for. And this is something that I have heard before. And when someone say that, I always take the challenge to prove them wrong. So I kept going, looking for a fragrance house that will be able to, that hopefully catch our vision and get on board with us and want to partner with us. And then I found one, and the fragrance house that we partnered with is a 150-year-old company that is one of the top 5 fragrance houses in the world. They are based in France, but has a global presence. And one of the unique things about them was they're a 150-year-old company, but still run by the family. 100% owned and run by the family, 5th generation, the family that is running the company. And it resonated with me so well because they had very similar value to Gary and Mary and the Young family. They wanted to do the right thing, not chase the dollar, and be innovative and be able to invest in the right places in their business. And that's why they have been around for that long, and to be able to keep that business within the family. And when I talked to them and shared what our vision is, who we are as a company, why we are unique, owning farms around the world, being in the essential oil space for 30 years, they were so excited for that partnership. They were very upfront in saying, we have never done a project like this. This is going to be the first project, not only crafting something 100% natural, but also incorporating our unique Young Living oils into the products. It's something that a partnership that they have never done before, but they were so enthusiastic about the opportunity, the partnership, and to be able to innovate and create something that's different in their space. So that's who partnered with us, and they have very similar ingredient standards to ours, and so it was such a perfect match. And they have been to our farms, have come and visited us multiple times here in Utah, and because they wanted to really embrace who we are as a Young Living before they really partnered with us. So what we did was we brought some of their unique ingredients that we don't have, and we brought our ingredients that they don't have from our farms and combined those together to create these beautiful fragrances that you are going to be able to experience. So in so many ways, these fragrances are going to not only have a very unique story, but also these are going to smell different and perform different because they are formulated with the best technology out there in the fragrance industry, but also our oils are combined with some of these unique ingredients that we don't have in our portfolio, so to speak, because they're very unique. I mean, Mary talked about hay. They extract hay and use them in their fragrances. So it's just really been a fun process to go through that and learn and pick some of these ingredients that we wanted to work with. In the formulator or the perfumer who worked on this project is someone who's had 50 years of experience in formulating fragrances and perfumes, and he's created some of the top brands that are out there that you would know instantly if I shared with you the brand names or if you get to smell them. So they assigned the best of the best for this project, and they've been really an amazing partner throughout this entire process. And I can't wait for you to not only experience them, but really hear more of that story in the coming weeks and months as we roll out. And I'm looking at even bringing our perfumer on a call with us so he can share from his perspective why this whole process has been such a unique experience for him. And then as we got started through this process, we also wanted to make sure that we have a lot of different voices providing us feedback, and that's the only way that we are going to learn and grow. And so we picked a group of brand partners to be involved from the beginning in this process. And I've been asked many times now, why did some people get samples and some didn't, and how we picked certain brand partners to be part of it. And again, being fully transparent, and this is the thought process that went into it. I wanted a group of brand partners who are going to be part of it and help me figure out all the potential issues and challenges with the comp plan, the products, the marketing, because we wanted this to be a success. But I also didn't want it to be weighted with just the top leaders of the company or just the influencers of the company, because if we only get feedback from one group of people, they might agree with the strategy, but that's not going to create an experience for that caters to everybody. So I wanted a variety of opinions. So what I did was I picked some of the legacy brand partners who's been here from day one, 30 years in the company, have worked very closely with Gary and Mary early on because they know the heart and soul of this business. I also brought in some of the top influencers from our community because those are the types of people we are trying to attract with this affiliate program and the branding. Then I also invited people who are in between, who kind of play in that in between as far as how they build their business. I also brought on some of the RCDs to some of the lower ranks into the conversation, because someone who has a large organization and earning a big paycheck might look at this different to someone who's just barely getting started and hitting the ground running. And someone who wants only a few $1,000s or a couple $100s a month versus someone who's going after that or comfortable with that higher income. So I curated a group of people that hopefully had a voice for all of you around the table. And we've had some very intense conversations throughout this process, because some jumped on board right away and some took 3-4 hours of conversations before they felt confident in this. And that was okay, but that all allowed us to get to where we are. And that's why some of those brand partners had the opportunity to try the products, probably learn about it a little bit earlier than everybody else. It had nothing to do with just being a top leader or anything else. So I hope that at least give you why behind how we chose different people to participate in that testing phase. So the next that I want to talk about is what to expect. There are a lot of questions about when things are happening and rolling out. So I'm going to give you a 10,000-foot view of what to expect over the next few weeks leading up to our February launch. Number one, we have just started our email campaigns, and you can expect our SMS campaigns to kick in probably closer to February as well. So if we have to go through a whole process of warming up our domain. So we are not blasting out emails to everybody. So if you haven't gotten an email, it's just a process. We are going to just continue to warm up the email list slowly, one at a time, a little group at a time. So I know we have sent out our first campaign to our platinum and above leaders in both the US and Canada. So check out your emails. There's a chance those emails are going into your junk folder. If you do find it in the junk folder, make sure that you save our email address so that future emails and communications are going to go into your inbox. And then we will start rolling those out little by little to all brand partners in the coming weeks. Number two, training. I know there's a lot of questions, a lot of information that you need and want in order to feel confident to share these products in the affiliate program. Don't worry. We got you covered. We have a whole series of training that is scheduled starting next week. Every Tuesday at 5 o'clock Mountain Time. Mark your calendars. We will have a webinar happening every Tuesday, 5 o'clock Mountain Time, leading up to the launch over the next probably 5 to 6 weeks. So make sure that you are available during that time to hop onto those trainings. We will cover in depth our products, our ingredients, our affiliate program, and how that works with the Young Living side, all of those details. We also have a guest speaker who is going to be coming on to give you some training on social media in how to really take advantage of this affiliate opportunity and play in that affiliate space. So we have a lot of training coming your way to set you up for success. We also have some email scripts that we have written for you that we'll share as we get closer to the launch to help you communicate with and re-engage with your past customers and brand partners or anyone else that you have access to. Pre-written email scripts, you can customize them however you want and personalize it, but hopefully it will help you figure out how to re-engage some of those people that you have in your database. We also have a social media challenge coming up. It's going to be really fun. The same group that I've hired to do some of the social media training will actually manage and run a social media challenge for all of us to get moving when the product sales go live, and that will most likely happen towards end of February or early March, and we are still waiting for exact dates on that, so watch out for that. We also are going to have a fragrance quiz that's going to go live on our website. So if you have customers who don't know which one to purchase, obviously they can purchase a discovery set and try them all and decide which one they want to buy, but they're also going to have access to a quiz. And as soon as we have the quiz go live, that will accompany with a wait list for each product, so people can add their names to a wait list, and we can get a little feel for the forecast or the demand that we are going to have as well during that. So it will help us figure out our production, the second and third production coming down the pipeline. Because I know there's a lot of excitement, but we're also playing in the dark because we've never done fragrances before. This is a whole new concept. So we want to make sure that we at least do few things to get a feel for what the demand is going to be. When can you as brand partners get your hands on the discovery set? You will have access to pre-order the discovery sets before any of your customers. Our brand partners are going to have first access. Exact date, I don't have that right now to share with you, but my best guess is it's going to be early February. The first week of February is hopefully my goal. And the reason that I can't give you an exact date is we have gotten started, and where we are is within 6 months. We've gone through this really fast, and there are still a lot of moving pieces. In there's packaging that's on the way, there's a testing that's being done to make sure everything is good to go. So we are waiting for all of those puzzle pieces to come together and confirm our production date so that we can open it up for pre-orders for brand partners, and you will have access to do that so that way you can get your discovery sets, create content, be able to authentically share before your customers are able to purchase from you. And then customer orders will kind of follow that, and at that time the discovery sets as well as the 50 ml bottles will be available for purchase for everybody, but you're most likely looking at about mid-February for that. As far as you getting your affiliate links, we are going through final testing on the website, on the back office, in end-to-end order testing. As soon as that's completed, you watch out for an email. You will receive an email invitation to activate your affiliate link. And it's only going to be Young Living brand partners who are going to have first access to become an affiliate. So we will let you know ahead of time when it's coming, and you will have plenty of time to set that all up. But we're also waiting for that to align with product sales go live. And we don't want to give that out too far in advance because the affiliate link cookie period is 30 days. So I want to time it so that your cookies don't expire by the time product sales go live. So be patient on that, and we will let you know through the Facebook group when those go out, and then you will be able to activate those, get your link, create your coupon code that you get to share with your customers, and be ready for product sales to go live. Then what can you do now? So there's a lot happening over the next few weeks. So what can you do now? I want you to really take this next few weeks to set yourself up for success. And some of the ways that you could do is educating your customers about this new opportunity, a new product that is coming out. I have seen some of you have been super clever, really quick to react, and have gone and created landing pages, social media forms and things like that to capture leads and get people on waiting lists. Start educating people about fragrance in perfume industry, in why we are different. So start creating content. If you are on social media, I highly recommend you really educating your audience about fragrance in why we are different, and start gathering their contact information and things so that they can be the first to purchase when we go live. But if you're not doing social media, and I know in Young Living that we have a lot of brand partners who still absolutely love doing in-person events and in-person experiences, and they are not super active on social media, and that's okay. Honestly, fragrances are one of the best ways to create an in-person experience, and I really hope you all take this as an opportunity to get out there and meet people in person, because we all know that's the best way to build a relationship and create an experience. So if you are one of those who wants to still meet people and share products, set those up and get some of those events on the calendar. Invite people to that. And it's okay to even create some educational events where you can educate them about clean beauty, health and wellness, and fragrances, so that they are already ready and excited to make a purchase from you. And the other thing is, if you have a lot of customers, like I said earlier, or former brand partners who have left Young Living, who are interested in being an affiliate, have that conversation with them. Either re-enroll them as a customer or a brand partner on the Young Living side, because if they are a brand partner, they're going to get early access to be an affiliate. So what a great opportunity to have that conversation and invite them to become a brand partner first, so that they can get early access and be one of the first affiliates that's ready to go when we launch. But if they don't want to be an affiliate if they don't want to be a Young Living brand partner, invite them to be a Young Living customer, because if they are a Young Living customer, when they become an affiliate and go start sharing, their customer volume will come back to your organization volume. So again, there's a lot that you can do right now to really build up that momentum and excitement on the Young Living side and re-engage with people, so that you are ready to rock and roll when February comes. So some of the questions, I know that if you have been putting in questions, I will have our team just shoot me a message saying what are the common questions that are being asked. But a couple of things that I have been gotten now: what markets are we launching first? It's going to be in the US and Canada first. And then I know there's excitement all around the world. I've had leaders and brand partners from across the world reach out asking when these products will be available in their markets. So the first to go live will be US and Canada, and I'm expecting both of them to go live at the same time. The next in line is Europe, which is the #1 fragrance market in the world. So, but because these contain alcohol, we cannot NFR, we cannot ship from US, and we are already looking at and have started the process of establishing our operations in Europe so that we can launch that market. But I'm not expecting that to happen at least until probably the best case scenario will be third or fourth quarter of this year, because we have to get everything ramped up there. But as we work through that process, we'll let you know what that looks like. And then after that, we'll look at Asia and even Latin America markets, what that might look like. Those who are not Young Living brand partners, the only way for them to become an affiliate is post-purchase. We want people who are sharing our products to have had a product experience first. So we are not just giving people a form to fill out and become an affiliate that who just share a link and have never even tried the product. That's not the authentic. We want to make sure that anybody who's part of our community are truly genuinely excited about these products. So how our affiliate program works is, if you are a Young Living brand partner, you automatically, current brand partners get an invitation automatically. After that point, our new brand partners coming into Young Living will also be receiving an invitation as they enroll on the Young Living side to also become an affiliate on the Wyld Note side. The others who are not part of Young Living will be invited to be part of the affiliate program after they made a product purchase. And so that's the enrollment process. That's what's look like. We don't have a requirement on what product they purchase or whether they get a full-size bottle versus a discovery set. We just want them to have had a product experience. I know many of you are struggling with the word fragrance, and I've been asked why we chose fragrance and why did we not use a different word like perfume or cologne or scents or anything else. The reason is we've had this discussion back and forth quite a bit. Fine fragrance is the industry, and that's the industry standard language, and that's what people resonate with. And this is a strategy to attract non-Young Living people into this business, new people into this business. So we wanted to talk their language, and we also debate back and forth about the word affiliate, because it seems like a curse word right now in the direct sell space. So we debated, do we call it affiliate or not? But then Mary said it the best way. Mary said, who are we trying to attract? We're trying to bring in new people. We are trying to bring in new affiliates into our space and create space for them. We are trying to attract the customers who are already purchasing fine fragrances. So let's call it what it is, but we can show how we are different, and we can educate them and really create our unique value proposition, and we don't need to try to change the language. But also, from your standpoint, I know many of you have educated your customers, your network, your audience saying fragrances are bad, but fragrance has a lot of different meanings. If you go back to the ancient times, people have used pure essential oils as fragrances. So we are going back to the roots of the fragrance industry and bringing those best practices and creating 100% natural alternative for people. So we can completely redefine the fragrance industry and redefine what fragrances mean. And it is one of those product categories, like I said earlier, that hasn't really moved forward in the clean beauty space, because they've always given the opportunity to hide all the ingredients they want under fragrance classification. And that's where a lot of issues come in, and they get to add the phthalates and in all of these the harmful toxic ingredients in the fragrance listing. But we are doing it differently. We are going to have a full ingredient transparency. You're going to see the full list of ingredients in every single one of our fragrances, and we are going through the final regulatory review before we can release that ingredient deck to you. It's 100% natural product in a formula. So we get to redefine what fragrances means, and I hope you take that as an opportunity to educate your audience in share why Wyld Notes is different. So some of the questions that we have curated from the chat, I'll take few. Here is this, are the essential oils that make up the smell of fragrance? I'm not sure what that first question means, Kimmy. The second one, it says, is the process patent? Is this process is patent? No, but our blends are unique to us. We have a unique blend of ingredients. So, but it's not patent. No. Will training be recorded and what platform? Right now, we're looking at doing them as is webinar. I will have to come back to you on more on that, whether they will be recorded, and we would love to have people engage and be on it live, because that way we can get your full attention, get you the information you want, and you get an opportunity to ask questions. But I will have more details on that coming over the next couple of days. Do we have a guide for creating content around this? Do we have content already made for us? Really good question. You can share any of the content, any assets that we have, either in the folder or what we are sharing on our social media. So if you're not following us on social media, it's wyld.notes is the handle for Facebook and Instagram. Follow us there. Feel free to reshare or use any of the pictures and content that we have over there. That being said, we will continue to add new content, new information, new graphics, videos into your folder as we roll this out, as those come available. We just finished our photo shoot, so we're waiting for a whole lot of pictures and videos to come your way after those are finalized. Do we earn commission if people buy the discovery set? Yes. So you earn, we'll do a full deep dive on the commission and the business side of it, but really high level, you earn 25% commission on every order that comes through your link. Only time that you will not earn commission is if another brand partner click on your link and make a purchase, because if they are a affiliate, a Young Living brand partner who also has an affiliate account, they are going to receive the automatic 25% personal discount, and those orders will not pay out the affiliate commission. So instead of charging you full price and paying you back that 25% the following week, our system is going to automatically recognize you as a brand partner and give you that commission or the discount up front. So that will be the only reason that you will not earn the 25% commission. Otherwise, anyone who click on your link and make a purchase, you will earn that 25% commission. And then that customer is going to be connected to you for 6 months, and any of their repeat purchases within that time will also pay you 25% commission, just like the Forever Fast Start, like I said during the New Year kickoff. And then you will get the full PV, full PV going into your OGV, and then 30% of that OGV will also pay Unilevel in leadership bonuses, according to the Young Living compensation plan. However, with the discovery set, you will get the OGV, but that 30% commissionable piece is not going to be there for the discovery set. So discovery set will pay you the 25% on the affiliate side, give you 100% OGV, but you are not receiving that 30% commissionable portion on the discovery set. Instead, we are taking that money and giving that back to the customer as a coupon code, $20 coupon code, because we want to help you convert that customer into a full-size bottle purchase. So that's how we have decided to strategically move the money on the discovery set. But all the full-size bottles should be paying the 30% commissionable volume as well. And first question, are the essential oils in the ingredients that makes up the scent I'm not 100% sure on that one. I have to come back. I have to find that question and clarify with you guys on the chat. But is the product for Canada NFR? So Canada orders are going to be shipping from the United States, from Utah, but we are working to get you Canadian dollar, and they will come duties and taxes prepaid. So from a customer standpoint, you should not see a difference in the customer experience, even though they are shipped out of US. And Canadian pricing is coming. We are finalizing that here within the next week or so. After that, we will have the Canadian pricing showing on the website. So based on your IP address, it will put you on the Canada website or the US website automatically when you go onto the website. And if you are visiting from Canada, you should see Canadian pricing and all the shipping information as well. All right. I'm not sure if there are a lot of other questions. After the live, I will hop on and try to answer some of them in the comments as well. Like I said, this is an exciting chapter for Young Living for all of us, and I think for our entire industry. And there's going to be so many others, so many companies who are going to watch where we go on this journey. And it is a partnership. And I invite you to be open-minded, even if it feels like this is a little overwhelming, or there are pieces that I'm not 100% sure about. What I will tell you is this: I really invite you to be open-minded and plug into the training, go through the information, ask the questions to see if this is a good opportunity for you, and if this could be a good strategy for you to grow your Young Living business over the next 10, 15, 20 years. For some reason, if you say that this is not for me, I'm not going to do this, and that's okay too. And this is set up in a way, that's exactly why we have set this up separately, so that you are not forced to take part in it. You have the option to choose in whether you choose to be part of it or not. There's hardly a reason how you will get hurt by it. Even if you don't buy a single bottle of perfume, even if you don't promote it, your team and your customers may still purchase. And if they do, you're still going to get the OGV, and you're still going to get the commissions on the Young Living side. So there's no way for this to hurt your existing business. It can only help. So I truly hope that you give this a chance and take the time to learn and be part of it. I mean, it really, truly is exciting, at least from where I stand. And I am so excited and looking forward to working with all of you and make history, rewrite the playbook for direct selling. And let's create that one story that everybody says that's how it's done, instead of looking at every single company that's out there that's folding, that's changing the way they do business and abandoning our industry. Hopefully we will get to be the first one to champion, innovate, and lead this industry forward. And that's my hope, that's the goal, and it will be a win for all of us as a community. So thank you for spending the last hour with me, and I was hoping for it to be a little shorter than that, but I really appreciate you all hanging out, asking questions, sharing your thoughts and feedbacks. And I look forward to connecting with you over the coming weeks, and have a wonderful evening. Talk to you guys later. Bye.